guys, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video featuring your boy Machamp coming through that jungle on the way back up to Master Rank. Quick question for everybody out there. Where are all my Machamp players at? I feel like this Pokemon barely ever gets seen, let alone get played. I see more Zero Aura than I do see Machamp, and that's crazy. No matter what rank I'm at, Masters, it doesn't matter. Solo queue, team play, groups, whatever. I see more Zero Aura, for instance, than I do see Machamp. I don't know why. Pokemon's absolutely nuts. Let alone being in lane, jungle, it don't matter. You have so much potential to carry games with one pop-up Unite move. That's all it takes. It's like that first fight at Dreadnought, right? As soon as you get that Unite up, guess what? That Dreadnought's yours. It's like you're playing Cinderace. That Dreadnought's yours. Playing Gengar, the Dreadnought's yours. Machamp, though, has that Unite ability that's able to just turn the tide of the fight into your favor just by punching two Pokemon in the face and KOing them real quick. Sometimes you only hit one, sometimes you whiff it, but 9 out of 10, you catch more than one Pokemon inside your Unite move, and that's enough just to win a team fight. Let alone you taking either Dynamic Punch or Submission. Now, if you're playing in a group setting, I'd highly advise you to take Dynamic Punch just because it gives you that movement speed, it gives you that momentum, that disengage, that engage. It gives you the stun when you land it. It just does so much work overall for team play. I don't know why this popped up on my screen, unfortunately. Gotta get myself killed here. That's okay, though. We should be able to pick that up. Yeah, we got the Bulbasaur. Awesome. I don't really have to dive deep here for that Zero Aura. Good job, buddy. We are sitting here playing in a 3-stack, by the way. Got my boy Ninetales down here and Memo Swinefish down here playing as well. Now, today's build's a little bit different. I'm running Floatstone. I'm running Scope Lens and Muscle Band here. Now, it's a little bit different for a lot of people. Floatstone, not a lot of people like it, right? I get it. It's not a very good item. But it gives you flat movement speed. And then it gives you a flat passive when you're not in combat. Ignore that. The flat movement speed and flat damage overall is the stat that I'm looking for here. I mean, you really just have that, Razor Claw, and Scope Lens. You don't really have that many DPS items. Weakness policy is not that great on Machamp, just because Buddy Barrier has been nerfed. It doesn't really do as much. So, I mean, I use weakness policy for like Dragonite. That's pretty much it. Oh, and Aegis Slash, but that's about it. Look at that, man. Get out of here. I got 4. Oh my god. I got 4 arms, man. Someone's bound to get punched today. Like, real talk. Hey, dude, we get to go ahead and score this for free? You serious? See, look, one team fight after Dreadnought. Got level 9. And guess what? This is your jungle. Your jungle is your jungle. Their jungle is your jungle. Because no one on the enemy team can contest you at a 1v1 situation right now. Being level 10, beating Machamp, it just hurts. We are taking Cross Chop just because it does a ridiculous amount of damage, especially when it crits. And sometimes it can go over these walls, sometimes it can't. It's a little buggy or finicky, whatever you want to call it. Now, we do take Dynamic Punch over Submission. And the reason being, I think Submission is pretty much hot garbage, like, to be honest. Because if you're sitting here playing in solo queue, right? Now we do have the voice option, right? But let's be fair, no one's really going to use the voice option. No one really wants to sit here and get yelled at or yell at other people. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So Submission doesn't really still see play opposed to Dynamic Punch unless you're trolling, in my opinion. Because if you're running in there in that solo queue aspect and you're just like, okay, cool, I got the target with Submission, yet you grab the wrong target, or you go in and you grab the right target and your teammates aren't even paying attention to you, they decide to leave the fight when you already engaged. It's just really ridiculous sometimes. So that's why I like to say Dynamic Punch is the better option, because that way you get yourself in and out of sticky situations. And Cross Chop also helps you, gap close and or get over a wall. Now, there is a really cool mechanic if you're playing with Submission and Cross Chop. Let's say you hit the Submission button and you go NASCAR fast, right? If you Cross Chop, it gives you that little bit of movement speed, that engage to catch up to a target as well. Even though you have Submission going, your Submission will stay on even though you Cross Chop, which is kind of cool. Oh man, I didn't want to pop this, but you know what? It is what it is. We're able to go ahead and pick. That's a lot of damage, man. We're able to just go ahead and blow up Lucario and Slowbro. The other benefit to your Unite move is it increases your damage in a ridiculous amount just by having your Unite on. You don't have to necessarily just pop it right away, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, get out of here, Slowbro. You don't want any. Man down here with friggin' experience share. Fish and I are going to go up to this top side, and hopefully we can take out the Zeraora and get the Rotom. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. We're going to try. I assume he's got Unite move is my guess. See if we can get this right. Yeah, he had Unite move. That's fine. We should be able to burn him, though, and I should be able to stay alive. Nice job, Fish. Well, 700 damage crit for a basic attack is nuts. Now, at the end of the day, Machamp does go topside, right? He does get to play in top lane. He can go in bot. And he can go in jungle. He can go in every lane. But you will see him more so in topside opposed to any other lane. Just, 1v1 versus him and another Machamp, or him and Lucario or Serena generally is what plays in topside. Now in the jungle, he is ridiculous clear. And let alone he has the movement speed with Dynamic Punch to traverse the map and gank. You know what I mean? Wow. Just punching Corvus's for like 1,000 damage, no big deal. But like I said, I think he's a lot of fun. I think he's a very, very solid Pokemon right now. Overall, I think he does need some more buffs. Just for his other abilities like submission, like increase the movement speed or something. You know what I mean? Do something with submission. But other than that, I think he's actually really, really solid, especially for team play. Like when you're playing this Pokemon in team play, you can line up a Unite move with your teammates. You know what I mean? It just does ridiculous amount of damage, and sometimes they set you up. So in other words, you get a freeze from Ninetales, and or you get a nice stun from Memo Swine, and then you just punch them in the face with your Unite move. A lot of team members can just set you up. So I think Machamp actually suits the metagame well. He works well in the metagame, especially for what we have going on here with Wigglytuff. You have Memo Swine or Trevenant. Trevenant's definitely going to come back in this metagame just because how tanky he is, and he is going to dominate top lane now. I'm just letting you guys know, like, it's going to be the new Pokemon you're going to hate to play against. It's going to be Trevenant in topside because he has so much sustain. He can 1v2 the goal. It's like Serena all over again, except for he just out-sustains you. Guarantee you he's going to go on the topside from now on. So Lucario is going to have a hard time because he can't bully him like he can bully every other Pokemon because he has so much sustain. He's going to beat Lucario down. But either way, playing this Pokemon in the jungle is absolutely nuts, dude. Give it a shot. I wouldn't highly advise Floatstone if you don't like Floatstone. I like the item because it allows me to move around the map a lot quicker. If you wanted to change it to something else, you could take Focus Band, you could take Buddy Bear, you could take, wow, 1,600 damage right there. You could take any other item you choose to. It just works for me because of the movement speed. I like to use it, especially when I'm trying to get to those early levels and get to these core fishes in mid. It just helps me out a lot more. But either way, guys, this has been Pawse Plays. Don't forget to smash that like button. Come join that Discord. Come tell me I suck. We are almost up to 2,000 subscribers. Let's push it, boys. I'll catch you guys in the very next video. Stay safe out there. I'm gonna head out.